What's up, guys? My name's Dustin. I go by Limestone Picker here on YouTube. I'm a full-time reseller. I resell on eBay. I have an antique booth. I do conventions. But today you're going to be picking orders with me for eBay. So I think we have 13 items to ship. And if you're unaware, this video may go on for, could go up to an hour. I don't know. Just depends on whenever I get around to editing the video. But first up, we have to pull a 1988 to 1998 right windshield cowl for an OBS, GMC, or Chevy truck. And that is in bin E, which is right here. We got some boxes in the way. I'm still working on getting this room organized, and that's the passenger side. So now we just have to find that piece in this bin. Oh, dude, his head spins? I didn't know that was how you had to do it. Anyways, here's the cowl pieces, and that is a right one. So that sold for $35, free shipping. All right, next up in I, this has been in my store for a long time. I gotta give this to 8-Bit Frog. It's a Funko Pop holder that I don't use anymore. But down here in I, we usually don't pull a lot out of these bins, so I don't really have to end up building stuff up in front of them. But it's gonna be at the very bottom, isn't it? It's underneath these bottles. This is something to look out for. I haven't sold them yet, but they have a couple of watchers, like vintage, which these are from I don't know, like 2013. Yeah, these are from 2013. A set of 6 bottles like that. People who want that look or whatever, I don't know. I got those listed for like $50. And I have a bunch of watchers, but they haven't sold. Should be one more of these. There it is. These are Power Rangers Play-Doh molds, or Rose Art Play-Doh molds, but there's 3 of them. I've had those for a while. It's not something that I want for my collection, so figured I'd sell them. But those sold for $17, free shipping. All right, next up we've got a Creed full circle vintage shirt. What bin is that in? Wow, I didn't put what bin it was in. All right, I can figure this out. All right, I finally found it. It's a Creed t-shirt. Very important to custom skew your things, because I had to pull out 2 bins on this side. I checked to make sure it wasn't in one of them, and then I worked my way down. Luckily it was in bin number 2. But yeah, so categorize your stuff. Next we've got a 2001 to 2007 Sequoia V8 iForce emblem set. Toyota here. I'm gonna say it's that one. V8 iForce. 4 emblems total. Somebody sent me an offer. I had those listed for $30. They sent me an offer of $10, and I countered with $20, because like the Toyota emblem alone will sell for $10, but they accepted $20 pretty quick. Next up we have a vintage Columbia sportswear company snapback. Let me grab this one. Here we go. It's a corduroy Columbia sportswear company vintage hat. Picked this up at a yard sale for $1, maybe less. I don't really remember, but that sold for $17 plus shipping. They sent me an offer. Next up we have a Logitech Harmony 665. I picked this up at the Saving Way last week for $1. and it sold for $40 plus shipping. So keep an eye out for those. Some models are better than others. I've had a couple of these that were a lower number model that sold for like $20, but usually these with the screen on them are pretty good. Next we have Lilo and Stitch Island of Adventure Disney game. This came from that estate sale buy, and it's used, but this sold for $14.24 plus shipping. Next up we have a Justin hat, and while I was getting that other one out, I went ahead and pulled it, but this came from the same sale. Pretty cool hat. I would, if I was a bigger fan of Justin boots, I probably would have kept this, but you know, we want to make money. So that sold for $13 plus shipping. Then in bin number 5, so I had to pull this one. Alright, so in bin number 5 we had a Dale Jr., like, it's almost kind of glittery, but it's a Dale Jr. Tapestry. It's got the Bud car on it, number 8. That, I want to say we got it at America's for $4 or $5. I accepted an offer of $10 plus shipping. Next up we have a t-shirt. I've already pulled it out. This is a periodic table shirt, vintage. I got that at an estate sale for like $1 or $2, and it sold for $20 free shipping. Next up we have the Student Prints DVD, and that is right here. The Student Prints, I don't remember. Let me judge it off the tape. This looks like it came from Kids Mart, because they do that funky stuff when they cut off the price tags. So if I had to guess, I think that I got this when they had the 50-cent sale, maybe $1. Sometimes I buy archive collections without looking them up, which is not smart, because some of them are cheap, like this one. But probably $1 to $2 if I had to guess. And it sold for $10 free shipping. Then in bin number 8, we've got a shirt, which I don't have my light set up in here right now, but I'll set you right there. Slide this out, and there it is, right on top. That's great. Slide that back in. This is a vintage WCW Goldberg shirt that came from that wrestling sale, and we've made so much money off those wrestling shirts. Somebody sent me an offer last night of $40 free shipping for that, and I accepted it. Lastly, in bin number J, I'm gonna have to dig this out. Alright, this is the last thing we have for today. It is a Connect 4 pin game. I got this at Value Village for $1, and it sold for $14.99 free shipping. Alright guys, it is Friday morning. We've got a couple things we got to pack up and get out. First thing we have is NCAA Basketball 10 case only for the PS3. It is right here. Found this at Saks on 72. Didn't have the game in it, and I think they charged me like $1 for the case. So I went ahead and grabbed that. That I accepted an offer of $10 free shipping. Next up we have Toyota Celica 2000 to 2005 rear emblems. And it is this guy right here, the Toyota and the GT. Got those pretty cheap. They sold for $25 free shipping. Next, we have NCAA College Football 25. And it is here. Hear that?
Hear that? They're still saran wrapped.
I got this when I went thrifting with 8-Bit Frog at the Blue Door for $1. And it sold for $15 free shipping. Next up, we have... I might have to pull this one. Alright, next up we've got a Pokemon beach towel. I don't remember where I got that. I think I got it at like Saving Way or something for $1 or $2. And it sold for $13 plus shipping. I have sold that before. And it was like return to sender type deal. So this is the second time I've sold that. But we finally got rid of it again. Next, we've got a CD, KOB Live, a Ventura. Let's see, this came from an auction buy. I paid $10 for a bunch of CDs, and that one sold first. It paid for everything. That sold like an hour or two after I started listing the lot that I got. And that sold for $20 plus shipping. Then after that, we have T-Pain Epiphany. This also came from that same lot. And it sold for $15 free shipping. So we're in the green on that CD lot already. That stack right there came from it. Not those. Some of these up here. I took these out to put the new ones up. I'm going to take these down. Some of those are on Macari, and like the Sims games are on eBay. I'm going to take those down, put them in my booth for like $3 or $4. The last thing we have for today is a genuine BMW emblem. That's going to be in foreign. Which one of these is it? Let's see. I need to see the picture. Okay, it's the smaller one. But that one, we accepted an offer of $20 free shipping. I think I had it listed for $40, but you know, so we don't have that many things to pack, but shouldn't take long, and these can go in my mailbox. They don't have to go to the post office, so I'm gonna get these packed up. Alright guys, it is Monday morning. We've got 19 orders to pack and ship. First up, we've got a DVD over here on our wall. Let's see. It is Lil Wayne, The Carter. I got this from Second and Charles for $3. And it sold for $15 plus shipping. Next up in our Dodge drawer, we've got Ram, the Ram emblem right here. A little spell out. Yeah, this guy. That sold, came off of a 2009 to 2019. It sold for $25 free shipping. Next, we have a 15 to 20 GMC. I believe it's this one. I don't know if that one's chrome on the outside. Yeah, that one's chrome. Okay. That one's got the chrome, so it's this one. And it sold for $23 free shipping. After that, we've got a little boom box. It's down here, and it's a Sony little cassette stereo. I couldn't get it to fully work. It does like power on and AM tunes in. FM, the receiver like has some corrosion on it, and the tape player like knocks really bad. I disclosed that in the listing, and it sold within like an hour or two for $80 plus shipping. I got this at an estate sale last week for $6, and yeah, I was debating at that estate sale whether or not I should get a toolbox that had a bunch of tools in it for $98. I'm kind of glad I didn't. Like, I kind of wished I did too, but that made us a lot of money, and the tools probably would have sat for a long time, and I would have kept a couple of them. But anyways, next up we've got Run Ronnie Run on DVD. This was in one of those boxes I got from my not estate sale, booth guy. It's got, is that David Cross in it? Yeah. That sold for $12.99 free shipping. Next up we have a 1950s Viewmaster lot, and that is right here. I need to clean this up. I got some stuff, some boxes in the mail, but it's right here. It's actually all right there. A pack of these. So there was a lot in one of the auctions that I follow on Facebook, and it had a Hercules like fold out beach chair, Disney Hercules, and that was like the only thing that I really wanted. And I think I got it for like $12. That was in it. There was a bunch of other toys in it, and I think that paid for the whole lot. I don't think that I've sold anything else out of it yet. A lot of it I took to my auction guy, a different auction guy locally that sells stuff for me, and I've got some pretty good bids on some of that stuff. But that sold for $30 plus shipping for those two Viewmasters and all the little, what are those called? Reels, I guess. I don't know. Next we have in bin E. We've got Beetlejuice. And I had kept getting offers for this guy, and I wasn't quite sure how he worked. So like, I had put that his head didn't work, but you twist his head and then you push a button on his back and his head spins. He does talk, but it's fast. And like, mine was the cheapest on eBay, and somebody kept sending me offers for like $20, and I was like, no. Well, I finally like sent them an offer back and said, if you do 30, I'll do it, and they accepted the 30. So I'm trying to think. I think that Beetlejuice came from the house buyout that I did, and it was in my collection for a while, but when I got my new VHS shelves, I didn't have as much room on the top for like taller stuff, so it was in a bin. And then yard sale season last year, I found two of them in the box. The boxes were pretty wrecked, but one of them I gave to Retro Rick at Siege, the other one I kept. So I was going to sell that guy, and I did. $30 plus shipping. Next up in bin I, which is down there, dadgummit. Power Rangers. Maybe I can get it out without pulling the whole thing out. Okay. Yep. There's one. And there is two. We got them out without pulling the whole thing out. Nice. Alright, so
It's these. I think these are arm pieces for the Megazord. No, it's the big red dragon Zord thing, I think. I don't remember. Anyways, those, where did I get those? I got a bunch of Power Rangers pieces somewhere. Anyways, those sold for $10 plus shipping. Next up, we've got an Armstrong Tools USA reversible ratcheting wrench, 1/2 inch. So that's going to be in, over here, it's going to be probably in wrenches, if I had to guess. Yep, Armstrong, is that right? Armstrong Tools USA ratcheting wrench. And I do prefer these wrenches, but I haven't found any Craftsman ones yet, and I'm not spending a bunch of money on them. I found the old, like, boxy ones, but I like those where the ratchets are made into them like that. One day I'll find them. So let's put that back down there. Alright. Next up, we have... Whoops, my bad. Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. Where you is. Davy Crockett, right there. Where did I get this? I want to say I got this from America's. If I had to guess, that's where I'd say. Next up, we have a vintage Parker fountain pen. And I listed this Friday, maybe. I cleaned this drawer out on my desk. I did a lot to my desk Friday. And it may not look like it. We've been piling stuff on it. But like up here, it's a little bit more organized. Down here, it is too. But this was in my little writing utensil drawer, and I just kept it for whatever reason, and then I decided to look it up, and I was like, dang, this little guy right here, I don't remember where I got it. I've had it for a while, but it sold for $50 plus shipping. So look for fountain pens, I guess. I don't know. Next up, we got Shrek the Third with a Walmart exclusive slipcover. I know what you're saying. Dustin, why didn't you send that to TCG? I don't have an answer for that. It was, I think I had bought this with some other stuff, and I needed to make money off of that lot. So Shrek the Third made the sacrifice. I hope TCG can understand. But that guy sold for $15 plus shipping, which is crazy. I think I kind of like just went out on a whim and priced it at $15 plus shipping, hoping somebody would send me an offer, and they bought it outright. Next up is down here. It's one that I listed Friday. TMNT soundtrack. I put this on my computer before I listed it. It sold for $25 plus shipping. I was not aware that had been sitting right here for months. And yeah. Next up we have the Muppet Movie VHS. And that is right here. This came from that estate sale VHS buy I did. That guy sold for $12.99 free shipping. Next up we have the Spider-Man PlayStation 1 case only. This came from Second and Charles, and it had WCW something was the game inside. But the case was Spider-Man. And how much do they want for it? I think they wanted $2 or $3 for WCW. And I listed the case for $13, I think, plus shipping. It ended up selling for $11.69 plus shipping. Next, we have another tool, Vintage Craftsman USA. Craftsman is right here. That's so much easier than unstacking all that. But I think it's this guy. Yeah, H series. Nut driver. That guy sold for $11.99 free shipping. I told my grandpa yesterday while we were working on the shower, I was like, I just sold a nut driver for $12. And he said, why? I said, because it was made in USA. Next up, we've got Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Mel Carter CD. And we're gonna... Alright, I need to focus. Mel Carter, Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me. Ooh. This probably came out of a Second Charles mystery box. That guy sold for $10 free shipping. Next up, we've got Honda Accord 90 to 91 EX. Yeah, EX. That is these ones. The Honda drawer's getting pretty empty. Right there. I had them listed for 20. A guy sent me a message and asked what the lowest I would take was, and I sent 15. He asked if I could do 10. And I was like, I mean, I could do 12, and shipping's gonna eat up most of that. So he went ahead and paid the 15. So those sold for $15 free shipping. And lastly, for today, we've got Heart. What was the rest of the title? Night at Sky Church. I got this at the library last week. I think. Might have been 2 weeks ago. But, Heart DVD. This sold for $8.99 plus shipping. All the DVDs at the library are $1. So, you may have noticed that Drake pointed it out. He noticed that on some of my stuff I've been charging shipping for. And yes, if it's around, like selling for around $10 free shipping, I'm starting to put it, like, started out at $8.99 or like $5.99 to $8.99 plus shipping. And the reasoning behind that is your fees decrease. I'm pretty sure you make more money. Like, I've sold stuff in both free shipping, like if it was a movie for $5 plus shipping and then $10 free shipping, and both of them are at around $10. Because of the fact that you're having to pay for the shipping at $10 free shipping, the fees are higher because it's thinking that you're making more money. Does that make sense? It kind of makes sense in my head. I don't know how to, like, put it into words, but like, whereas if you sell something for $6 plus shipping, it's only charging you the fees for the $6 instead of the $10. That's a little better way I can put it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get this packed and shipped out. All right, guys, it is Wednesday morning. We've got 4 things to pack. Actually 1, but 3 of them. One of them has to be packed today. In bin number 8, we've got a Dark Souls shirt. Let me pull it out. All right, here we go. This is a Dark Souls video game shirt. I think I found that at the racks. I'm not sure, probably $2 or $3 I paid for it. It sold for $20 plus shipping. Next we have Gilligan's Island, the complete series. That frees up some space on our DVD shelf. The complete seasons, they take up a lot of room, like this Heartland complete series in Las Vegas. Once those sell, we'll have more room, you know. But this gave us a little bit of space. Gilligan's Island, it is sealed. Hear that? I got this from America's Thrift Store for $5, I think. And it sold for $25 free shipping. Next up we have a Mario Party 8 disc only. If you guys know, I don't sell a lot of video games on eBay. I save them for conventions. But this guy, I bought a bunch of games from a friend of mine, Mr. Collect It on Instagram. And this is the first one to sell. I actually traded him a purple CRT TV and a little bit of cash. But that's the first one to sell. It sold for $20 plus shipping. And then this one kind of surprised me. So yesterday, me and Jernigan and 8-Bit Frog went out to Florence. And as we were leaving America's Thrift Store, I found this guy. And this is a Star Showers hourglass light. I got it for $6 yesterday. Listed it, tested it. It was great. I listed it for $140. There's one listed right now, brand new, for like $160, and 2 sold. So mine was the 4th one listed. I listed it for $140, and I think I sent out an offer of 5% off, and somebody accepted it. So it sold for $133 plus shipping. So yeah, it sold while I was asleep last night. And yeah, I mean, it's not going to be too difficult to pack. I actually may have a box that this will sit inside. I'll put in some bubble wrap. There's already some foam inside to protect it, which is the great thing about buying stuff that is in its original box. But I'll throw in some extra padding and stick that in a box and send it on its way. Alright guys, it is Friday morning. We've got 11 orders to pull. First up, we've got a Forerunner emblem. Come over here to Toyota, and where is it? There it is. I guess that's it. Yeah. That sold for $12.99 free shipping. Next up, I need to pull both of these, but we got a blanket and a t-shirt in bin 3 and bin 9 in there. So I'm going to grab those and I'll show you. Alright, first of all, we've got this Mucha Lucha, like all over print fleece blanket, kinda. I guess it's fleece. But I found that at Downtown Rescue Mission in Decatur for like $3 or $4. I had it listed for $100 plus shipping. Somebody sent me an offer of $50. I accepted it, obviously. But Mucha Lucha stuff, as long as it's not the media, it's pretty hard to find. So if you see it, grab it, sell it. Then next up, we got this TD's University Arizona Gentlemen's Club shirt. I got that at an estate sale, I want to say last year, maybe even before. I had found
a closet that had been unpicked. I think it was last year. And this shirt's like really rough. I think I had it listed for 20 plus shipping. Somebody sent me an offer of 4, and I accepted it just to get rid of it. So since it's plus shipping, I think I paid $1 for it. So we're making money. That's all that matters. Next up, we have a Garmin Alpha 100. This was my uncle's who passed away. He had actually told me about this before he died. He said that it was broken and that I needed to sell it on eBay. Well, I found it at his house and listed it, and it sold for $150 plus shipping. But it is broken. Like I said, the screen shattered. I listed it for, like, to start off at $150. 5 minutes after I listed it, somebody sent me an offer of $100, and I was like, no, I just listed it, and it sold within a couple hours of being listed. Next up, we've got a TMNT accessory, and if I can find it, it is this is gonna be there. It is. I see it. All right, it's this guy. It is a lasso for Crazy Cowboy Donatello. But I was back and forth with a guy on that, sending me offers. I finally accepted $9 free shipping. I was back and forth telling him, like, he sent me 5. I had it listed for 15. I'd be like 12. He'd come up to 6. Finally got to 9, and I was like, I'm fine, whatever. Free shipping on that. Then we got a pair of socks in bin D. These were not a very good purchase. They came from America's Thrift Store in Florence, and they have not moved. So if you see these guys, don't buy them. There they are. They are Lord of the Rings socks. I think I paid $3 or $4 for them at America's, and I figured, I could get like $15 free shipping. I had to accept an offer of $12 free shipping on those. So not great. Next up, we got a BMW emblem, so that's going to be in foreign. I believe it's this guy. BMW emblem. This sold for $25 free shipping. Then we've got Ben 10, the complete season 4. There it is. I think this came from an America's Thrift Store, so it would have been $2. It sold for $14 free shipping. Then we have a Big Dogs mug, 2003. And it's going to be back there. I'm going to have to move some stuff around. All right, here we go. Big Dog is a good brand to look out for, that one. This one had solds for like $20 to $25 plus shipping. And for whatever reason, I guess the person that wanted it most to pay that much paid once. And then somebody else was like, I'm not paying that much for it. So I've had this for a while, and somebody finally sent me an offer of $10 plus shipping, so I accepted that. And then we got 2 more items in bin H. I gotta put this stuff back. Alright, we've got 2 more items in bin H. We've got a Hallmark ornament, and I hope it's not buried too. I think it's right here, actually, which is great. Yep, there it is. It is Freedom 7. Journeys into Space. I think I had this listed for $20 free shipping. Somebody sent me an offer of $15. I accepted it. And then lastly, we've got Star Wars
The Old Republic Steelbook for the PC, I think. Yeah, for the PC. I don't remember where I got this. Maybe a yard sale. Again, I'm not sure. I've had it for a while, at least a year, I want to say. It sold for $15, free shipping. All right, guys, it is Monday morning. I just woke up, took a shower. We got 6%. I need to go get a new battery for the GoPro, but I can pull a couple of things. My computer's being slow, so we're gonna pull it off my phone. First up, we've got 1992 to 1994 Chevrolet LT Tahoe plastic roof. Chevy. There we are. And these guys right here. So if you don't know, these go right behind the door on OBS, and that's still in the generation of OBS, just like the first half. So next up, we've got a vintage Walt Disney production porcelain 2.5-inch Cinderella. Where are you at? All right, we got a new battery. Like I was saying, Cinderella, that guy, I guess I probably should have found him before I started the camera back. There he is. I don't know why I didn't see him. I didn't open up the top drawer, I don't guess, but this is Jack from Cinderella. Let's see. Where did I find you? Oh, okay. So this was actually up on the top shelf of that thing. I found these a long time ago. When I first, before I started the YouTube channel, I was pretty heavy into collecting Disney stuff. And the only real stuff that I kept was stuff that I really had nostalgia for or had as a kid, which I had real nostalgia for. So this thing, I didn't really care. So I decided to sell it. I had a Pluto also, but I think I found that at Asbury, and it was $2. He sold for $10 plus shipping. Next up, we have the Parent Trap special double feature, and I don't remember where I picked this up, but I picked it up recently. Oh, come on. Where's the Parent Trap? I feel like I'm looking for a white spine. It should be like around here somewhere. So it's over here in this corner. Usually, or what I've been trying to do is like DVDs and Blu-rays are up here, and then once you get to the VHS, it's just VHS. But for some reason, I didn't have room to put these over there, so they went over here. And there it is, the Parent Trap. Ow. Dennis Quaid, Natasha Richardson, and introducing Lindsay Lohan. That, I think I got it at America's for $2, and it sold for $9 plus shipping. Next up, we have a Stanley number 10-525, like carpet knife. This thing is vintage, and it is in really good condition. I found this at an estate sale. I don't think it has ever been used, and that's why I picked it up. My grandpa has a couple of those, so I didn't need it, and it being in the condition that it is, and not Craftsman. If it was Craftsman, I would have kept it, but that guy sold for $10 plus shipping. I think I paid $1 for it at an estate sale. Next up, we have Disney Mania in Concert, and that is right here. If I remember correctly, I picked this up for $0.25, and I think it was at Asbury also. I think they had one of their sale days where media was 4 for $1. And I picked this up, like it looked really cool, and I went to list it, and I don't think it was like very valuable. And but I thought it was cool, and I wanted to get it in the hands of somebody that wanted it. So apparently I listed it for $13 free shipping, and that's what it sold for. Took a long time, but it did sell. Next up, we've got Now. That's what I call USA. And this is one, I found this in Elgin at I don't know the name of the thrift store, but it's not Heart's Cry and it's not Neighborhood Thrift. It's the one like last in line. But I found this and the Shrek one at the same time. Just got a lot of country patriotic songs, kind of like patriotic country, but now that's what I call USA. It does have Brooks and Dunn on it, and it has a bunch of decent songs, but no Aaron Tippin. How do you have Now That's What I Call USA and not have Where the Stars and Stripes and the Eagle Fly by Aaron Tippin? Anyways, that sold for $13.29, free shipping. Next up, we've got Subaru Forester. And I think that's in other foreign. Yeah. So it's Forester and L all-wheel drive. These guys sold for $20 free shipping. Next up, we have one that I shot for the moon and succeeded. We've got 44 minutes, and that's going to be, this right here is my promo DVDs, and they don't take up a lot of room. And my thought process is, like the way that I am with Adam Sandler movies, like somebody could be that way with some of these movies. Anything that's ever had a promotional or full-length screener release, it's just finding them. This one is, yeah, here we go. Okay, 44 minutes. If I remember correctly, this one, like the regular release DVD was actually pretty valuable, or there wasn't many listed. So, me having the promotional use only, not for sale or rental copy, I threw it up there for like $35 free shipping, and it sold for that. I paid $1 for it at Heart's Cry. I think they had like a whole stack of them. Usually when I find one, I find a couple. And yeah, so these were used in like Walmarts to promote the movie, and they would play them. I remember going into Walmart and they had movies playing on every TV. They don't do that anymore, which sucks. I don't even think the TVs at Athens are usually on. They're just there. But really, really great time when they played these movies as you were shopping at Walmart. But yeah, $35 free shipping. Next up in bin letter A, I can see it. I may not even have to take it down, but hopefully not. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Did not mean to toss it like that, but I did. This is one of those things where I just, sometimes I'll get stuff or I'll see stuff, and I think this was like $1. And it's just something so unique that I'm like, if I had this or my family had this as a kid, and I remembered it, I would want this exact CD holder. Like this one right here. This one is the CD holder that I had as a kid. It was a disc gear. red one, and I got to where I wanted one again. I couldn't find the red one, so I bought the blue one. It's kind of like Space Makers. I bought the blue one, I bought the black one, I bought a yellow and black one. Every one that I found, and then finally I found the red one, and I was like, this is the one that I had. And I don't think this is the exact one. I think mine had like a little window on the front, but if you had it as a kid and you get nostalgia, you're going to want it. Or maybe you just like collecting neat CD books. Either way, I got this for $1 and thought it looked cool. And it sold for $12.34, free shipping. Next up, we've got 1996 to 1998 Acura TL. So that's going to be in Honda. What's the number? R320 5500. R320 5500. It's that guy right there. That's probably a trunk emblem, I guess. Yeah. Next up, we've got Klein Tools Leather Lineman 5187. And that's going to be in one of these bottom ones. Come on. Come on. I said bottom ones. Where in the sound? Oh. I think I pulled them out and put them in one of these bins. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, I found them. It was over there in pliers and cutters. But these are Klein Tools, shears, and okay, it says Klein Tools Leather Lineman 5187 electrical power 2-pocket belt holster thing. I picked this up on the way to one of the conventions me and Rusty did. I think it was either Game Central Station or maybe Gadsden. But on the way, I found this at a yard sale for like $4 or $5 and picked them up. I knew Klein was desirable, so but they sold for $19 plus shipping. Next up in bin E, we have 1998 Bop It Extreme. So I had a Bop It that did not work, and instead of throwing it away, which I did throw the majority of it away, I had spent $3 or $4 on it, and I wanted to get my money back, so I took it apart, and I was like, you know what? These hold a little bit of value. I should be able to get something for these pieces. And I just took random pieces off and then threw the rest of it away. Whatever would come off easily, I took those off. And somebody sent me an offer of $15, and I accepted it. So made my money back off that. And the last thing we have for today is a Buzz Lightyear Star Command. It's in bin number 4. And this has been one of the as far as Buzz Lightyear Star Command stuff goes, I can tell by the art design that it's Buzz Lightyear Star Command. But if you see that, let me see if I can pull up the picture. I don't want to show their information. So that art style right there of Buzz Lightyear. Maybe that's better. But the TV show that came out, there was the VHS tape for it, and then they had the TV show. But stuff for that is very uncommon and hard to find. And I have a towel that is crazy stupid rare. I have it listed for $100 because it's brand new from the Disney store. But this one surprised me. This one, I guess, is like one of the more common pieces, and there are solds for it. So I listed mine for $30 plus shipping, and somebody sent me an offer of $20, and I accepted it. I think I paid $4 or $5 for it at America's Thrift Store, if I had to guess. But Keep an eye out for Buzz Lightyear Star Command stuff. I have a book bag also that is stupid rare. But the toys, I had some of the toys as a kid. I'm not spending what it costs to get them. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, it is Tuesday afternoon. We've got some orders to pull. I'll probably pack them later today or in the morning, but we'll go ahead and pull them right now. First up, we've got a Coors Light NFL Matte Light. I don't know who this is, but what's it say? The Caveman 2001 season. Yeah, Matte Light. Offensive tackle 2001-2011. Coors Light. I found this at America's thrift store for $2. Just looked odd, and there was a similar one. There's like a whole set of these, and only one had been listed and sold. So I listed mine for $20, I think, and somebody sent me an offer of $15, so I accepted it. Next up, we've got two of my iPods. I went through my iPods, and I haven't finished, but deciding on what to keep and what to get rid of. Like, this guy doesn't show any signs of life at all. That guy right there, it like pops up that it has a very low battery, but it hasn't taken any battery. I think the rest of them for the most part work, but I mainly just want to keep my touches and my classics, and maybe like a couple. I have this Nano. This was my aunt's Nano that I'm going to keep, and then I have that one, but like that stack of Nanos right there I'll probably sell. But I listed all my shuffles yesterday, and two of them sold. I accepted offers, but we can grab them. They are right here. It is the black and the pink. I think the black is a 4 gigabyte, and no, it says 2. Okay. No, that was the slimmer one. Okay. Both of them are 2 gigabytes. They're 4th generation. The black one sold for $35 plus shipping. I accepted an offer. I had it listed for $40. And the pink one I had listed for $30, accepted an offer of $25 plus shipping. So, I mean, I have no affinity or nostalgia for the shuffles. So, I decided I'd make sure they work. I reset all of them. They did work. And, yeah, we got them sold. Next up, we've got a Blu-ray. We've got Would You Rather. I have been doing, I don't know if you can tell, I've been trying to fix that vacuum cleaner. It'll suck from the wand, but like the pushing function, I'm guessing it stopped up somewhere around there, but haven't gotten that far yet. But I've been working on the eBay room a little bit. A bunch of Adam Sandler movies got boxed up. Been moved a lot to this Billy bookcase right here, but still have a little bit. I want this to be like my intake. So like I'll have some bins sitting on this rack for stuff that I need to go through and figure out if it's going to the booth or if it's going on eBay or what I'm doing with it, going to auction maybe. But that's what this big rack's going to be for. I like the flow of it. We'll move that one. I'm not sure where I'll put it. Lindsay's been saying that she wants another one to put her stuff on. She collects Lion King and Oliver and Company and stuff. So, but I don't think there's enough room for that, for what she's wanting. Anyways, that's what I've been working on in here. But I did vacuum a little bit. It looks a little bit better. This rug, it was just the green AstroTurf type stuff. One of my roommates a while back, he worked at Rock Bottom Carpets for a little while, and he brought me this big piece of rug he cut. He's like, "This is a good rug, man," and it was like perfect to fit in here, and it's like, it makes it easier on your feet when you're standing on it. But I don't know, I might get rid of it. Yeah, we're making progress. Back to the task at hand. I completely forgot. We've got Would You Rather on Blu-ray. Picked this up for $1 at where was this at? There's Darnell from My Name Is Earl right there. Heart's Cry for $1 Blu-ray. Yeah,
Next we have in bin 9 a Rocket City Trash Pandas towel. I accepted an offer on. I don't know why that one wants to slide out, like it's not sitting correctly, but there it is, right on top. That's the way I like it. Push it back in. But yeah, we got a Rocket City Trash Pandas towel. I think it was Bill Penny Toyota. I just knocked that whole iPod bin over. Had it listed for 20. Somebody sent me an offer of 15 plus shipping. I accepted it. Then we have a First Data FD40 pen pad card reader in bin E. We've been selling some stuff out of bin E because I think it's funny to say Benny, but not Benny. Let's see. You're right there. Where'd I get this from? I think I got this from America's too. For like $4. I'll have to see what it's sold for, but we'll get that set back in there. Our pen pad, I got to pick up that iPod stuff I knocked over. That guy sold for $22.99 plus shipping. Then we have a Toho pack. This came from the library in Athens. They have a weekly book sale. It was actually today, but I went to Florence instead. But Toho. There we go. This, I feel like it's scanned. I don't remember. But got this for $1. Accepted an offer of $35 plus shipping. So can't complain about that. I think this was really the only like real hit we had at the library that day. We picked up a bunch of stuff, but as far as like eBay worthy titles, that was really the only thing. And lastly, we have a Macari Arbitrage. I got this and a copy of the US Wii Sports, and then like a Carnival game for the DS and the Wii, and a Lego Pirates of the Caribbean for the DS and the Wii for like $30 plus shipping. It may have been $40, but the Wii Sports US copy is going to be $35 all day at a convention. I didn't figure the PAL would be crazy, but it was actually worth listing on eBay. So I listed it for $35 plus shipping, and it sold for full asking price. I believe the only reason is because mine is the only one that was inside of the US, so shipping was good. I think all the ones in the UK were listed for like $40+ and then shipping, international shipping. So I priced mine under that and had US shipping. So somebody finally bought it. It's really clean. Like, I mean, I'm not going to say it's like fresh out of the saran wrap, but it's pretty close. It's got a little bit of scuffs on it. But I believe that is all. Yep, that's it. So I think that's where I'm going to cut this video off. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a little fun along the way. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. But I will see you next time.
So, let's rate this, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10, don't even waste your money, and 10 being, oh my God, so good. I'm going to give this, man, I was impressed. Better than I thought it was going to be. I would give it a 91.